that my password? See? First try.
No, didn't give me what I wanted. Give me a 1.
I need to yoink those two away, put them side by side. Should probably also...
I did hit go live, right? Yes, I am live right now. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yes.
Pretty good.
Second gets it.
I need to actually very quickly change up my equipment a small bit in here to reflect what's going on out here.
And then I'll just
Inventory.
copy and paste that. There. Okay, that's all my links set out. Let's minimize you. Everything's looking good there. Get you over here. And then you. Alrighty. Now I just need to wait for us to officially start before I... Excuse me. You know what, I'll just go ahead and pop game.
Hey, before I forget, Loopy,
There we go.
what is the total amount of gold that we've accrued?
79 million.
I only wish.
Was it not?
I only wish.
I'm gonna have to look at my notes. My note. What?
So I'm fairly certain you like started posting it in general.
Yes, I did.
Excuse me.
In general, you put it in character chat.
We'll see. Hold on. There we go. 64 total guild.
Whoop whoop.
If it's not 64, then
Yeah, close enough for government work.
So accrued is 64 all between us. Solid.
Dice out of this tray. What dice shall I use tonight? I'll use this one.
Don't use that one. You've already put it in jail.
No, it wasn't these ones that I put in jail. I mean, I put them in jail before, but not this session. Or not this game. You are red dice, so you can stay there. Let's test the luck of this dice.
you ever just accidentally summon the Martians?
You didn't.
Okay, maybe not
In
this
our
dice
world.
tonight.
Alright. Okay, quick. Dexterity saving throw.
I rolled a 12 without modifier. Let me see, what's my dex mod? +2, so that's a 14.
Very nice.
Not enough to trust it.
Not enough to trust it, no.
Holy shit bucket!
I didn't do it.
Okay.
It's a reaction. I didn't do it, I swear.
That's my reaction.
Hey James,
Nani?
I don't think we're gonna be able to fight the Martians.
Not with that
Why?
attitude.
Because oh my fucking OP character, they just kicked my dick in.
9, that's not looking great so far. Okay, an 18. I'll take that.
Let's see here. What's something I'm not very good in? Intimidation. Let's try. A 5. I'm not intimidating at all.
That's my job. As the short man of the group. Everybody knows short people are intimidating.
Yeah, but it's also based on charisma, which is my lowest stat, so.
Same, I think. I don't remember at this point.
The one best with religion.
Yeah, which is
I got a 15.
intelligence.
Yeah,
I
charisma's my
literally
lowest.
can't
I
kill
got
the
a
fucking
20.
saucer.
I have a 20. Not a natural 20, but a 20.
I literally can't kill the saucer. It is kicking my dick.
Maximum stealth. 21.
Nice.
Stealth. 16. 18. Yeah. I am very
Making sure
stealthy
all of our
and
bad rolls are ironed out before the session starts.
Right.
So I already got in both bad and good, so I'm fucked.
Without the day's been for me aside
Metal
from
dice,
just
go.
a few minutes ago.
7. Fuck. Actually, no. That's a 1. That's worse.
Might go-
Fuck.
Alright,
Might be
everyone,
stuff.
strength saving throw.
Oh
Like I
shit.
said, my
18.
day
21.
started 1 hour and 29 minutes ago,
8.
so
8.
18 with the purple dice.
Shit. Quick, random d20 throw. Go.
Banana.
16. Okay, I'm fine.
Okay, yep. These just can stay.
what saving throw did you want?
Strength, I think.
Strength. Yes.
Yeah.
Strength saving throw. Go.
12. I nearly got a fucking 20.
Birdman is not strong. Das Eagle Man not strunk.
I am strong.
How are you supposed to fight that? You don't understand.
Libby's having an existential crisis.
I forget. Can you even see my cursor on stream?
I have no clue.
Whatever. That's their problem. I can figure out where.
Let's say, slap your stream to me real quick. I can tell you. Because yours is on a 15-second time.
Something like that. 15, 10, 12, 89. I don't know.
79, 69. Nice.
3 hour.
Doggo is getting buffed.
I'm gonna cover this entire balcony right here with nothing but plants. That's what I'm gonna do.
Which
Covered.
balcony?
This
Don't have
one.
a balcony.
Oh, yeah,
wait,
no,
yeah,
that's
no.
the-
No, I got a shaking Madrak, that's Loopy.
I got it.
Bleh.
I'm the only one on the second floor. I've just now realized this.
Yes.
You got an entire floor to yourself.
And I have my little shine room.
True, he's got his own little kind of alcove right there. You know, this actually worked out better than I thought.
Yeah.
Of course, I am the fly boy. Oh, shit.
Then we have the two closets, one that we can shove in people to, and the other one we need to fucking break into. Every time we want to use it. We need to break into it, and then we need to seal it up again.
That or maybe it's just like a very small cubby hole. Bad attack!
What? Fuck!
Can I get everyone's what's it called? Alignments. There we go.
Oh. One of them.
Chaotic neutral.
Chaotic stupid.
It doesn't count.
Lawful neutral.
Neutral good.
Lawful neutral. Or the. What is your alignment?
None of us are good or bad.
What is my what?
Your
We're all
alignment.
just neutral.
I mean, I'm good.
I don't remember.
Most of us are actually good.
Let's say I have it written down in my thing, which is mine is lawful
Well,
neutral.
save for Loopy, who is chaotic stupid, but, you know, that's besides the point.
He's not wrong.
Fuck you too, bitch.
He would like to go
I mean,
to a
that's-
rage.
That's the meme for chaotic neutral. It's just an excuse to be chaotic stupid.
You know, the only stupid thing he's done thus far is turn multiple people into gelatin.
That's not stupid.
Yeah, and I think I'd prefer the term paste.
I think I prefer the term
Yeah.
paste. I don't want to hear it. You turn a man into crispy chicken.
Crispy. Hey, you want the Kentucky crisp or the regular crisp?
Look, man, just because my nickname is starting to become the Blender doesn't mean anything.
And just be glad in that
can
last
I
campaign
get
the
a
DM
goblin
wouldn't.
smoothie with a little orc teeth on top?
Just be glad the DM wouldn't let me become our multi-class into paladin. I shall divine smite you, bitch.
Jason, my divine smite!
impossible. There's nothing I can do. It's just get fucked, loser.
Shut up, phone. Nobody asked your opinion.
Nobody
Oh.
asked for your opinion.
Alrighty, I guess I should do a little recap for those that weren't here last time, in case that's needed. So basically we all went in the party, we went down into the sewers to find, as I so aptly called them, Friend's friend. If anybody wants to fill in names, you're more than welcome to, but I'm going to refer at them how I call them. And we went down to the sewers, found Friend's friend. We found a mind flare, I believe. It escaped. Our lovely gnome barbarian Loopy over there decided to turn everything that moved into, new wallpaper for the walls.
I wanted a slushie.
The bird backhanded a man's jaw in half.
Then we reconvened at the bar that started this entire campaign. We met up with our wizard friend who had initially hired us, but said that unfortunately they cannot give us payment right now because they were waiting on, or they were expecting funds from a book that they had just wrote to come into their pockets, which clearly didn't happen because we're too badass. So they offered up this lovely little home that you can see on screen now as collateral. And so now we have each individually claimed a bedroom.
Yes! No!
Are you done?
Martians!
Also, if Zio, are you still in stream?
Technically, yes.
Okay, in the lower right hand corner, do you see what I was doing?
Yes.
Sweet.
You see all on Snoopy, Agros DM, Calgamrasu, Loopy, Luigi, Devil Jin, and me.
Sweet.
I only think it's us two right now in the stream. I don't fucking know.
Numbers don't matter
No,
to me.
there's actually
I'm just
another
doing it
guy.
for fun.
That's it. I'm gonna look for him.
What are you looking for?
Haha, I found you.
I'm sure it was extremely difficult.
Yeah, just all I have to do is type your name in Google.
Alright, so you guys ready?
I am.
Yep.
Yep.
Mentally or physically?
Both.
Yes.
Neither.
Fair enough.
Fuck. Ow! No. See?
Having problems.
Lippy, just pause the game.
If it wasn't Martians, I wouldn't be having issues.
That sounds
got
like
some
a
people
you
in the chat
problem.
room.
Hey,
Start,
Chiefy.
if
Hey,
you need
Neo.
to, just mute him.
They're over. It's over. It's done. Just go. I did not get what I needed.
Rest in peace.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm not.
Why am I not
Okay.
surprised?
So also at the end of our last session, you guys decided that you did want to keep the house.
Yep.
Yep.
So we'll say over the break, you went and met up with Valo and his guy to make it official. You guys signed the documents and everything. And you arrived back at the tavern house that you guys now own. And when you get into the main room, what's it called? The tap room there. You kind of stand in the room just for a little bit, kind of talking, figuring things out. And while standing there after a few minutes, you start seeing things like moving out of the corner of your eyes. There's not much in the room. There's just, beat up old tables and chairs and stuff. And you're not really seeing what is causing it, but things are just kind of moving slightly at first, and slowly it starts picking up more and more, and all of a sudden, a plate comes flying right at you guys. Misses and hits a wall, breaks, and smashes onto the ground.
I rolled to intimidate the gun.
I roll insight to see if I can find the ghost.
Oh,
Okay,
I see you labeled our rooms.
Yeah, that way you guys can
Wow,
move
we
around.
actually don't have any names that overlap initials.
I know, it was very nice.
How did we manage this?
Magic.
About as lucky as the fact that in another one of my campaigns, 90% of us are rogues. We have
Well,
one
a good
paladin.
chunk of us are mugs this one, so welcome to
Yeah.
hell.
I'll drink to that.
He never left.
So about that
Cool.
insight.
Mhm.
15.
Okay, so you don't really see anything, but you can feel that there's like a presence in the room, and you know that you're not alone. There's definitely someone haunting this place.
Yeah, guys, something is haunting this place. I don't know where the fuck it is, just somewhere.
You think, as I sit like hunched over, all my feathers ruffled, just, you think? I didn't exactly sign up to be in a haunted house.
Meanwhile, I'm
Oh,
stuck
God.
in the back, my tail whipping around like I'm some pissed off cat. Just, yeah, see, I don't get along with ghosts too well.
Well, our good Vulcan, we are minds. Let's just start fucking exercising it. God's sake.
Well, I don't. Well, what if it means us no harm? Maybe it's just trying to get us.
It just
Get
threw a
up.
goddamn plate at us.
Maybe it's just trying to
It
get
just-
us,
a plate
get our
just flew
attention.
by my
Maybe
head.
it tried communicating with us and we didn't notice it, and so now it's trying to move physical objects to get our attention. Maybe instead
Yeah.
of
At this
trying
point-
to expel. Oh,
At this point, in your guys' conversation, everything goes quiet, and that feeling of someone there kind of goes away.
They're gone.
And yeah. It's not here anymore, it's not looking at us.
Well, that's nice. Big old great house.
But
There's one ghost.
possibly more. You never know.
I don't
But-
care what it is. I want it gone.
Yeah, it needs leave. Now.
We can hire a cleric, but then we won't be able to get some of the furniture we want.
We can just use the fellow who decided to give us this house and didn't tell us that this place happened to be occupied already. Just use him.
What's another occupant?
We do have an extra room that it can stay in.
I proceed to hang my head in absolute shame. and
I
shock.
mean, it was here first. I think it would be kind of rude to kick it out of its own home. I know I
Okay.
would be upset.
In that case, I leave this job to you and Eluse. I don't do well with spirits. I shall now take my leave.
Anybody have a Ouija board?
Shut the fuck up. Shut.
Am I wrong?
Well,
Also, I didn't know we were playing Phasmophobia.
Roll to find the Ouija board.
Can you burn a Luigi board?
Can you imagine a Phasmophobia D&D campaign?
Please no.
Please, yes. That
Yeah,
sounds amazing.
Let's do it. Except it's just for retards. The only time we have to roll is we just need to roll to make sure the ghosts don't catch us when it's hunting.
We'll worry about that later.
Yep.
Right
Alright.
now, we have an actual issue with our house.
Mhm. Well,
Wait, so we all are in the tap room, right?
yes.
Well, no, you have basically just gone. This is an issue. This isn't an ish me. This is an ish you. That's what you're saying.
Basically, I don't like spirits.
What they ever do to you?
If only you knew.
Okay.
Can't know unless you tell me.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna go check down the basement, see if anything is down there.
Well, you do that. I will take it upon myself to
Okay.
try and
Only
get all these
wine.
cobwebs down.
Oh, there's such
I would-
condiment.
I would guess I would be right about here, or no, done right there.
It'd be right there.
Yeah.
I'll just kind of use my wings and my staff to sort of go around, start knocking down cobwebs. Walking feather duster, literally.
Does anybody have the ability to speak with the dead?
Do I look like a necromancer? Don't
No,
answer that.
Well,
I think you're the one who makes the jam that the necromancer uses.
okay. I use insight again to check if there's any
I
ghosts
do
down
not
in the
control
basement.
the rate that the paste
Please
ages.
give me better throw this time. 8. Fucking 8.
I guess it
There's
really hates
nothing
you.
down there.
Loopy, no.
Oh.
Stop.
Oh. And I'm going up again. Well, guys, there's nothing down there.
I'll take your word for it as I sit there and use my wing to just kind of push a line of cobwebs down.
What kind of roll would we make to try and find out where it might
Insight.
be?
Insight would have been the best one. Either that or perception.
Investigation if we're trying to find out where it's at. Wouldn't it?
Sloop? Snoop? Movie
Perception, insight would be best, right?
Hush, let the DM do her job.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm looking at the skills list.
I mean, Chiefy also just kind of threw that out there. That might be better. Arcana.
But I mean, if it's something in the book, then, that would be the best bet.
Well, go on.
My doggo has taken a bath.
I guess realistically,
Go run around.
investigation or perception
Put on the boys'
would
blankets,
probably
see what you
be
get to.
ideal.
There she goes.
But if you're
That guy rub on the carpet, Mom.
in a specific room, insight,
Oh,
I guess, would
Text
also
magic
work.
would be nice, yeah.
I think as the only spellcaster, I don't have it.
Yes.
Well, I suppose everybody else that wants to try and figure out if it's gone somewhere else or whatever just rolls perception.
Perception or investigation, yeah, to see if it's
Alright,
still.
that
You guys can
was
do that.
persuasion. Let me
My
re-roll.
perception is 8.
That is
I'm
not-
just ignoring it at this point.
Yeah.
Just
I got try perception too.
I'll roll in.
17.
18.
You get all clean. You're gonna work a thing, real.
at this point, I've just ignored the spirit and just clean. Just.
So Loop and I did not ignore it.
I didn't either. I checked. I
did you
got a 19.
Ooh, that's the best on yet, I think. I think Loopy and I get 18.
I got a 17. What do you want about?
Okay, 17, 18, 19. Rasus? So, have you...
Razzle?
I got a
I will
I got a
always say
19
that
as
you
well.
sound like a can of spaghetti sauce.
What? 18?
19.
God, now that you said that, now I can't get it out of my head. Razul.
So let's say,
Okay, yeah.
Demakos, did you roll?
Yep.
What'd you get?
19.
Got a 19.
I am like the only one ignoring this bitch. I am the only one ignoring the motherfucker.
What if we buy like a nice plate or something for when we get fancy guests or something in our bar room and it fucking throws that at them? Huh? We can't ignore that.
I can ignore it as much as I can.
Not if you want to keep this place in business.
Yeah, until one of the customers starts flinging
If we
plates
want to
back.
start this business, we need to fucking call an exorcist.
Well, it also needs to look good. So now, if you please, you are standing on the dirt pile I'm trying to sweep.
I am not.
No
Just
more.
use my
ideas.
staff and
a
just.
dirt pile.
Ooh, you need to draw
Are
that.
you calling me a dirt pile?
Yes.
How rude
You're
of
about as
you.
tall as one, so
No, you.
Ooh.
Alright,
See,
so
I prefer shit.
the four of you walk from room to room. You know, you spread out and
Yeah.
just look around, see if you can get any signs throughout the entire building as to where this guy could have gone. But you get nothing.
mm,
Hmm.
maybe it would be wise to contact Wizard to see if he knows anything about it.
Please,
Yeah.
I would love to talk with him.
So is that something we all agree upon as a group?
Yes.
I did not hear, but yes.
I don't know where
I was
no
in,
one.
I was
yeah.
in the pantry when we're talking to each other, so or kitchen.
Well, I could take a break from the cleaning. I'll happily try and contact our wizard friend.
How are you guys gonna go about that?
I would assume we'd have to hunt him down since none of us have
the bar.
like
Yeah.
message or anything
Back
like
to
that.
the tavern.
Either Volnens, either me, James, Luffy, and Mike need to either run towards the goddamn bar and see if we can find him. Well, the new James can fly.
Yep. See, how about this? We can have a team go to the bar, another team maybe look somewhere else. I can maybe bring Meridak with me as I fly over to the bar. He's lighter than all of you, no offense.
Well, I am tallest, so I would be the heaviest.
You're also Dragonborn.
That's not how weight works. Look at me.
I'd rather walk anyway.
Say I can carry Meridak, and Razu, you can follow me and Meridak towards the yawning portal, and then you two could possibly try and track him down somewhere else, or just follow us. It doesn't matter. We just need to find him and get whoever or whatever in here sorted out. Because I do not want anything to do with it. I have enough spirits I deal with.
Is that an
Oh, don't
alcohol
worry. I know what you mean
reference?
by that. It's not fun.
Okay, so who's going to head to the yawning portal?
Lance will.
Razu will also follow.
Okay. So at this point, it's kind of like afternoon. You guys met him in the morning to sign over the papers and everything. He didn't give you any information as to where you could find him after this. So you guys make your way
What a
over to
rapscallion.
you make your way over to the yawning portal, and they just opened. There's not very many people in there, and you look around and you don't see him in there at all.
Great.
Do we see friend or friend of friend?
Nope, nobody you recognize, except for like the bartender, because he owns the place.
This is not fortuitous.
Huh.
I say we just, I guess, ask around, maybe.
I guess.
All right.
Okay.
Should we go ask maybe store owners or stores?
I mean,
He
maybe
might be out doing a shopping.
maybe the bartender might know something, because I mean,
That's true.
you never know how
All right.
how often our wizard friend decides to come here. Because I mean, we decided to come here first, so maybe he knows something that we don't.
That's true. All right. is the bartender behind the bar?
Yeah. And you guys are walking up to him?
Yeah.
Alright, so as you walk up to him, he notices the giant walking, talking bird and gets quite excited because you were the one that helped save his bar from the fight at the beginning. So he just is always really happy to see you now whenever you come into his bar. And he gets all excited and, makes sure to come straight to you guys when you get there.
Ah,
To the bar.
hello. We've been meeting a lot lately.
Ah, yes. I'm so happy you're here. What can I do for you?
We just have a couple of questions.
Sure,
You're,
sure, anything.
you're all aware of our wizard acquaintance, right? He writes books all the time. He was here on
Yeah.
the day that the fight happened.
Valo, yes.
Well,
What did he do this time?
well, it's something he didn't bother to mention about the new establishment we have. You see,
Procured. That's a good enough word, right? Procured. I don't know.
uh, it's I believe it's called the Troll Skull Manor. He signed it over to us this morning as payment for helping find his friend and Mr. Oh, Neverember, I believe, was the other one's name. He didn't quite tell us the full story, as this morning we found quite a nasty guest.
We don't know he was nasty. He might have just been trying to contact us. I've been over this with you.
Well, I don't know how things are where you came from, friend, but usually someone or something throwing a plate at your face doesn't necessarily mean he's trying to get your attention. He's trying to tell you something along the lines of, be gone.
Well, I'd get frustrated too if people would ignore me when I was trying to talk to them.
Fair enough, but I don't think throwing a plate is the best way to get their attention. It's a way, but it's not the best way. But
So,
we're
he starts laughing pretty hard as you guys are telling him this, and he kind of calms down for a moment and he goes, "Okay, so what you're telling me is he gave you this building, Troll Skull Manor, which is pretty run down. It's been abandoned for quite a while, and you guys signed over the deed this morning."
uh-huh.
He starts laughing again and says, "Oh yeah, that sounds just like him. Uh, we heard that he was leaving today, actually around this time, to go pursue more information for his book that he's writing."
Oh.
How lovely.
You wouldn't happen to know where he's going?
Oh, I'm not sure. Who knows? He says he's going one place and ends up in the next. He finds his way around until he has all the information for his book.
Okay. Uh, does he return here when he has all that information?
He will eventually, but he's just starting this one, so I'm sure he'll be gone for quite a bit.
Okay.
Is there
Also, when we told you about what he did, you said this is just like him? Has he done this before?
No, not this exactly. He's just a weird dude. He offers things to people that let's say he has an open tab here, and pretty soon we're gonna have to close it until he pays up.
I see.
He's just not very reliable.
Can I buy a drink in his name?
He starts laughing, and he pours a drink and says, "Don't worry, this one's on me." and hands it to you.
Thank you. Do you? I take it and look up at him. Well, do you happen to know anybody that can talk to these spirits? Do you know if there are anybody in this town like that, or around the town, maybe?
Or maybe some sort of job to be
Oh
done.
my lord. Oh dear. He's dead.
I tried
Strong
to.
ass drink then, huh?
I tried to drink a drink for realism, and now
Puny
I'm
baby
dying.
man can't handle his alcohol.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh fuck.
Are you sure?
No.
Oh my lord.
Okay, continue.
You must believe.
Like I'm
So you're asking if there's someone that can take care of
No,
like a spirit?
just at the very least talk to them.
Was there another question before you started dying?
Whether if
I
you
mean,
knew
I had the
somebody in
question of
town
possibly
or
a
even
job
like around a
nearby.
town.
Okay, so he says he directs you down this street. He says that there's someone you can talk to that will help talk to a spirit or whatever's haunting your place. And then he says, as for jobs around, you can join like a guild or a faction, and that should get you some money.
Okay.
He said that's the best way to find some jobs.
Okay. That's very much appreciated. We will look into that, but first, let's take care of this specter problem. We're gonna try and fix that place up. I'd rather find out who or what it is, make sure that they're okay, that we can take care of whatever they want, and then maybe we can start fixing up the place
Thank you.
and go about our way.
What's the worst that it could be?
A demon.
It's the
See, I was thinking
BBEG.
something along the lines of like maybe
I
it's
just slowly turn my head towards Demakos.
What? What did I say? I got something on my teeth?
No.
I mean, it could always be something along the lines of a lich.
I'd rather not think of that. Let's go, friends.
Oh, come on, a lich ain't that bad.
Or
Whack.
could see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Waterdeep.
Nice.
Okay, so you walk down the
The
street
fuck is
to
a
the
flank?
shop that he kind of points you towards. And you walk in, and there's this kind of older looking lady in there, kind of doing things around the room. You're not really quite
Saucy.
sure what she's doing, just kind of moving a few things here and there, dusting off something else. She doesn't really notice you guys enter.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, hello. Welcome. How can I help you guys?
Yes, we have a bit of a problem, and our friend over at the Yawning Portal pointed us in your direction.
Oh, yeah. He's a good guy over there. What do you guys need help with?
Well, recently we helped out the local author here in Waterdeep, and he gave us the Troll Skull Manor as payment. However, he didn't necessarily mention that there apparently was a spirit living within the residence, and we found that out this morning, as a plate nearly hit me square in the head. And we were hoping maybe you could talk to it.
She kind of thinks for a moment and then starts walking, picks up a bag and starts gathering up some supplies. And then once she's done, she looks back at you guys and says, "Sure, let's go talk to this guy."
Great, fantastic.
Um,
My brother nearly died at his desk.
Nothing new.
I smacked my plate. That hurt a little bit.
so you guys make it back to your wonderful establishment, and now you're standing outside. How do you guys want to go about this?
Walk right in.
Well, please watch your step. This is our home for the time being. It's a little ran down, so watch your step.
Okay, so she follows you guys inside, and the moment she gets like right past the doorway, she goes, "Oh yeah, yep, someone is definitely here." And as you guys enter, you see on the walls, there's things written like "closing time," "last call," "get out."
And
You know, I was joking earlier about the demon part, right? Why does karma have to be a bitch?
Because
Demarcos,
karma is always a bitch.
Demarcos, lean down here for a second.
I just leaned down.
I take the edge of my beak and just bonk him on the head, just bonk.
Yeah, I
I
get
deserve
down on
that.
my knees and start praying.
I'm just sitting there rubbing my head. I deserve that.
So, one of you idiots is hitting each other. The other one is praying. The other one is, and the two of us are just standing here like, yep.
I was gonna say, what do you,
Yep, this is normal.
the gnome's just over here going. This is a haunted house.
Maybe the
Okay.
spirit
No.
used to work here before it got
I'm
run
sitting there
down.
like, yes, all right, intriguing.
If it's
I
work,
think we need a.
God damn it. Well-
Okay.
Shit.
Loopy's just gonna crack a cold room with the ghost.
What else am I gonna do? Fight it? I can't
Well,
hit
come on,
it.
dwarf! You fought everything else.
I can only hit material things. I might be a barbarian, but I'm not stupid.
Well, that's debatable.
Anyways,
So she goes into the center of the tap room, because clearly this is kind of where the poltergeist is hanging out and causing the most mischief. Um, um, and she starts setting up, random things, burning incense, candles, all that jazz, and she starts talking to the air, it seems, asking for the poltergeist to come forward and show itself so that she may just sit down and have a chat with it. She pulls over like a table and a chair, uh, saying that she's trying to make him feel more comfortable and everything. Um, and after she's done talking, she kind of just sits down at the table and waits. And a few minutes later, um, you guys see a specter appear kind of near the table. Um, and he is a half elf. And once he appears, he kind of walks a few steps towards her, and you can see just like instant recognition on her face, as she says, "Oh, yes, this is Liff. He was the previous barkeeper of this tavern." And as she says that, he's nodding along. Um, he says, "Listen, Lift, these people have a few questions for you. Do you mind answering?" And he nods again and kind of turns towards you guys.
I think I'll ask the first question. Was that act of throwing the plate away to get our attention?
He points to the wall, specifically where it says "Get out."
I suspected as much. Feathers around my head poofing. Razoo, do you have any questions?
Are you upset that we are occupying this building?
He shakes his head, yes. And
But what
the
if we
the
help you
lady,
restore it to its former glory? It looks like
the
this place was certainly something back in its prime time.
the lady starts chuckling and says, "Oh, it was. This was definitely one of the places to go here in Waterdeep. Um, it was very sad when Liv passed away. Very tragic.
Oh
But
no.
this place has been empty for so long. We were sure nobody was ever going to pick it up again. I'm sure he's just angry about how he died."
Well, if
Well,
it's
then I have
not
a
too much,
question. How did you die?
Isn't that like the number one thing you're not supposed to fucking ask?
it's a bit blunt.
Actually, no. It's the one thing you should ask, because if
How
you
did
ask
you
people how they
die?
died,
Ghost immediately starts hunting.
How did you die? Like this. Yeah.
Knife starts floating. I'm diving out the window.
he kind of looks at the lady and nods to her, and you can see just his expression completely drops. He wasn't happy or anything before, but he now looks like very, very depressed.
Aw, very sad
And
boy.
she also kind of gets this air of sadness around her as she starts speaking, and says that he was here one night, and he was closing up the bar, and these people tried to come in, and he was closing the bar, so he was telling them to leave. And the next day, they came in with more people and just destroyed the place.
That would
That's
explain why we found it in such a state of disarray.
besides being abandoned, of course. That's horrible. I mean,
question here: do you know who they were?
He shakes his head no. And the lady says, "Yeah, as far as anybody could tell, they were just a mini little gang passing by."
Yeah, that makes it hard to hunt them.
well, I am sorry for that. However, as what Razu said this morning, well, earlier, we don't mean to do anything bad. We honestly do like this establishment. We do want to fix it up, maybe get it cleaned. We don't want to trample on what was important to you. We just, well, we don't really have any other place to go, so if it's okay with you, we would like to try and help fix it up and get it back into running order.
And if anything, you can even pitch into how we redecorate. It is your place after all.
Exactly. You were the original owner. It's only fair that you would
And
also have a
since
say.
you're here as well, you might as well pitch into how the place looks when you being upset.
Hmm.
And you can help working too.
Yeah,
I
maybe you
doubt
can
he could
teach
do that.
us what we need to do.
I don't think we can quite go
I
that far.
doubt he would be able to physically show us much of anything.
If he let him throw a goddamn plate at us, he can probably work.
I don't think that's how stuff works, but
Let's take this one step at a time.
So you guys say all this, and then he turns towards the lady, and they kind of just look at each other for a little bit, and you get the feeling that they're having some sort of conversation in their eyes. And then she starts speaking in Elvish, and he's nodding along and shaking his head, and they're just having this whole conversation. Um, and then finally, he just vanishes again, and she says, I can make no guarantees, but I'm pretty sure this is all figured out and he will not cause any more trouble. He understands that you guys want to try to bring it back to where he had it, and that's kind of all he's ever wanted was this place to just be his legacy and go back to how he was running it. So you shouldn't get any more trouble from him.
Maybe we
And she starts packing up all her stuff.
think you,
Oh,
man.
what was his name? Can you spell it out?
Lif.
Just Lif.
Yeah.
If. Well, I mean, thank
Boom.
you.
Something like that, lads.
I was thinking the same thing, or something similar along those lines. But thank you so much for helping us here, and we will honor your friend Lif. We we don't want to tread on something that is sacred to him, and we want to make sure that he's happy with this place. Especially
Make
since
sure you stop by every now and then to check up to make sure he,
oh yes, of
like,
course,
on how he's
please.
feeling about the place and what we've been doing, and if he agrees or not.
Please. Don't ever hesitate to drop by and see our progress and make sure that our dear friend's okay with it.
She kind of chuckles and says, okay, no problem. I'll stop in every now and then. Just if anything starts getting bad again, before you try to attack him, try to call me in first to see if I can talk to him again.
Of course.
Well, either that or we can put down a pen and paper.
Would he be able to write with a pen and paper?
I look up at the wall and point at it. I think it's not out of the realm of possibility.
I'm just gonna shrug at you.
She chuckles at that and then bids you all farewell and says she has to go to another appointment and leaves.
Yeah, what do we owe you?
Oh, she's already gone. She can.
Fuck.
It's one of those situations where she like steps out the door, and right when you can't see her, you run up, try to open it, and she's gone.
Wizards.
Well,
Well, I think we
she's a
can pay her
witch.
back. I think.
Of course she's a witch. She speaks to the dead.
Friends, please.
That's nothing new here, Alus.
No, I meant
It's-
like remember his voice.
Still, this is great. We know who the person is. We know that they used to be the tavern keep here. I think it's only fair that we live up to our promise and make this place look great. Of course, to do that, we need money. So,
So we need to go start looking for some jobs.
yep. Our
So
barkeep
they
friend over
recommended joining a guild or faction.
a guild or
So-
faction. So,
Okay,
Let-
well before we start going there,
Yeah, there's a book about the guilds, if I remember right. Something.
um,
Are
we
you gonna
should
explain the different factions?
talk about the expenses that are going to come in, so that you guys have an idea of
Oh god, oh fuck.
where's my
what you
calculator
need.
and pen and paper?
How hurt is my wallet?
What wallet?
your pouch. Um. Okay. So for one-time expenses, it'll be 1,000 gold to completely renovate the tavern. And it'll take 12 days. And
Excuse me for a moment. I'm just gonna have to go fucking puke.
that's including like furniture, product that you guys are gonna need to start off with, things like that.
Well,
we'll
lads, we're
also
not even a
say-
tenth of the way there.
It'll also help with like wall or floor repairs, things like that. If the bar needs to be fixed, and then we'll also add in just like the bare minimum for furniture for your guys' like bedrooms and stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, mine becomes a little bit more because I need a goddamn place to put my shirt stuff. So I need a statue of my god. I need a table to put him on, and
Why do you not
light
have
the
this stuff
candles.
already?
Because I came out of the fucking temple pretty much without anything, just to go out on a fucking adventure because I was bored of fucking being in that place. Literally, that's my background in a bit, in a way.
Well,
I was
Like-
bored of the temple.
You know, writing this down just makes me stare at this and cry. Complete rehaul, which includes furniture, product, repairs. Approximately takes 12 days, equals 1,000 dragons, 1,000 gold pieces. My wallet doesn't exist!
well, I mean, we better get started on earning some money
And-
so that way
and
we can
to
keep
put
our
it-
promise.
And to put it lightly, all between us, we only have 64 gold for Telcam's audience. 64. We are
Well, technically, I could make the statue myself. You just need to get me a slab of stone, chisel that. I can try to make it myself.
We'll do things one step at a time. Mm.
So on top of that,
No, please.
It's only going to get worse.
Gnome's over here shaking his head like, no, please, my wallet can't take this suffering.
There is no wallet. There was never a wallet.
It's just a
Um,
hole.
so because you guys are in Waterdeep, which is a place that is very, established, well known, there are lots of guilds that keep everything running smoothly. And in total, you will have to get guild licenses and contracts and stuff, which will cost a total of 250 gold pieces.
Uh, we some broke boys.
What about the actions?
How about we wait on that?
And so that's just one-time payments that come off, right at the start. For regular expenses, it'll be 10 gold pieces per attend day, which is a week. For all other guild expenses, and if you guys are going to be hiring people to work there, like while you're gone and stuff, it'll be 50 gold pieces per 10 day for maintenance and wages. While you're there, though, you can decide not to hire people to work, and we'll cut it down to like we'll say 20 gold pieces a 10 day for just maintenance and food and stuff.
Was your goal to make us cry? I feel like it was.
How
The
much
world
was
may
it
never
for?
know.
How much was it for a person to work there?
250. Is it per person, or can like one of us get the fucking license and then we fucking cheese it? Like we all go on the job, but only one of us has a license.
Yeah, so for the guild licenses, it would be a license for, like, the tavern, I guess.
Oh,
So it kind
okay.
of covers you guys. Unless you specifically want to get your own license.
Would it be cheaper that way if we did?
Is it cheaper?
Because we're not exactly rolling around in the riches right now, so we gotta be able to spend
Most
our
of that
money
64
wisely.
gold is fine.
Give me just a second.
Like reading Telecam's chat, and I'm like, oh god. If only you
Yeah.
knew.
Huh? Yes, free monks. Yes, it's so bad. Yes, we're free monks. We are stupid. And one of us is a goddamn acolyte. That is me. And
Also, I'm gonna say this right now: the only one who's semi-roguelike is the barbarian.
well, technically no. You, me, and Mike,
The only
aka
people who own
Devil,
thieves' tools
has
is
self.
Merodach. All of
I
us
have
besides
thieves
him
tools,
are
yes.
screwed.
I have high stealth and thieves tools. I could
Yeah.
technically go rob a place and then kill everyone if need be.
So
I mean,
the only chaotic person
no,
here,
don't rob the
I
bank.
believe, is Merodach.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chaotic neutral.
Otherwise known
It's
as
still
the
fun.
chaotic stupid alignment.
It's still
Chaotic,
funny.
fuck you.
Chaotic,
think
fuck you, Goomba.
I still think it's funny. I'm 6 foot and 8 inches, but I have stealth plus. My stealth is still +4. I can pretty much go if I could wrong. I would be invisible. And
I stealth
being a
is
fucking
+5.
how the fuck do you go invisible when you're 6 foot?
Crouch.
Punch the fuck over.
Stealth saving throw.
Shit. Stealth saving throw. You mean stealth roll?
Or whatever.
Fuck. 22. Not high enough.
Can you say not high enough?
No, it's never high enough. When we swapped
24,
earlier,
nat 20 plus 4.
bruh. He's gone. He's a mist. He just misted
He
through the
has
floor.
me.
He's gone.
No, I use my gray skin to blend into the wall.
Just stands up against the wall and
I'm just that inconspicuous.
he's so small.
I'm really not that small.
How are you supposed to be?
I don't think I set a height specifically.
22.
22 what? Millimeters?
No.
Millimeters?
I'm talking about my stealth.
Let's say technically the
22
gnome would be the smallest, and then the
And
next
that's
person.
short as gnome.
Let's see. I think the smallest one is the gnome, only followed by the Aarakocra, me.
How tall are you again?
5 foot flat.
Oh, yeah.
This bird ain't tall, and I think that's like maximum height I could possibly choose too. Like I could have been
Do I
shorter.
have a height set?
Should.
Yeah. I remember rolling for mine, I just don't remember what it was.
Oh. I have advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws against magic, and advantage on dexterity stealth checks to hide in rocky terrain.
Hmm.
So he literally can't just hide in the wall and disappear.
Yes.
So he got a nat 20, so even if he had
Goddamn
advantage,
gnome.
it would have gone through anyway.
It's a goddamn gnome.
Crap. Again, I'm looking at this piece of paper that I've written. Complete rehaul 1000 GP. Not to mention the gold for the guild, which is another 200 plus.
So
We
how
have
much money? How much money do we need to waste just to make money?
My old friend.
about 1,300 gold pieces.
And how much of that is just to join a guild?
240? 260?
How much is to make your own guild?
Probably more than
I would
trying to
imagine
join
that would
one.
cost quite a lot more. It would cost Electrum. The most backwards fucking money.
It would cost one whole Electrum.
One whole ass Electrum. How do we do that? I don't know.
What's an Electrum?
Exactly.
Oh my god, I love when someone asks, like, how much gold do you guys have? You should have, like, what, 150 altogether? I'm like, I wish. I wish. It would have made life so much easier.
We're pretty much poor, all
No.
of us.
Do your witch.
Just go do you, Witcher.
If only one of us was a bard, we could be making performances left and right and earn
I
some
have a
spare
lute.
coin.
Does that count?
Alright, so I came up with how hiring people would work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
So
Pain, suffering, or
I would
only
say
suffering?
it will be 2 gold pieces a day, in total, and so that would be 20 a 10-day, which means $30 would go into maintenance and stuff a 10-day, and for that you would get 1 skilled person and 5 unskilled. So ideally, the skilled person would probably be the one
Behind the
handling
counter.
the food and drink.
Mm-hmm.
It's raw!
So, any idea how much it would cost for individual guild memberships? Since that seems to be our hookup right now.
We can't make fucking money!
What about the factions?
Or
So
factions.
the
that's-
factions will, if they decide you are worthy, they will reach out themselves.
No joy.
What?
But you can
Shush.
go to guilds and try to join those. Let me. None of you are wizards, so you're not part of that. Okay, here we go.
You're not magic users. Get out of our lawn. We don't want you here.
We don't want your kind here.
Pretty weird ass wizards. One's a snob and the other is a redneck.
And I'm just here to turn you into paste. I need something to put on my steak.
Is there anything that you guys like can identify with, like here we go. There's the order of master tailors, glovers, and mercers.
Mercers.
So like tailoring or something to do with boats. Are you good at building? Jesters, jewelers.
I mean, I
launderers.
have a lute. I can be the funniest.
I feel like we'd all be good at jesters because we all just turn into fucking clowns.
Pretty much. Not wrong.
Thanks, Cam. Asshole. But I mean, you have a point.
It really does.
All right. Well, how about we just fucking go around different bars or whatnot, see if anybody has anything they need done.
I need to. Crap. Where is the.
We are hobos at this point, but we have a home.
We
So
are
we're hobos with a home.
high functioning hobos.
No, we are just really, 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 really poor people.
We're not that
Did I
poor.
say really?
Well, you guys are.
All of us look at the gnome. Who wants to hit him first? We're gonna rob his ass.
Oh, I forgot to
All right.
tell you guys something. You should all be. You're all level 1 right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You should
Yes.
all be level 2 now.
Woo!
Fuck.
Some
Completely
good
forgot
news.
about that.
At least. Oh wait, shit! That means I have to roll for my HP. Fuck! I'm not looking forward to this.
I'll
Oh,
customize,
God.
or I'll level up after the stream. Because I don't think I can do that on the app.
Well, all of us monks get key now.
Yay!
Ooh, I think I get to pick
And we get
a
another
circle now.
profession.
So,
Yeah, crap. I have to. Shit. I
for barbarian, I roll 2d12s, huh?
I forget how to do it for me. What do I do?
Actually,
Crap.
this actually do a lot for us because this.
crap.
Um,
Cam, can you do me a favor?
What do I need to roll?
Do you happen to have 2 D8s on you?
Yes, I have several d8s.
Roll 2 D8s for me, would you, and tell me
Two
the score?
d8s. Alright, you get one purple. This isn't a d8. There's my d8. And you get the other one that I'm using for the set. Alrighty, 2 d8s. If you're looking at the stream right now, you'll be able to see what you get.
Wait, hold on. Crap. Where this bad
Assume-
boy's at?
Assuming it's coming in clear.
I don't know if my thing. Oh no! Please don't tell me he did. Yeah, I can't really see.
Oh, you can't really see them.
Yeah, nah. That's also because my screen's also a little bit birdie. Yeah,
Oh.
birdie. There's the word.
They're both 2. You got 4.
I mean,
Oh
at
wait,
least I have.
does the dice cam not? Is it like not working right now?
I don't really know because I could see a couple of D6s and whatnot.
Do
you
I
see my
roll
hand?
a 2d12 every level? Yes.
It's probably just the quality is just shit because
Yeah.
this camera sucks.
You said
So,
the rolled HP was 14, right?
Jesus Christ.
You said you rolled a 14, right?
Right at 15 before.
I rolled 2 2s. You got 4.
Ah, okay. I just get to add that on top of that, so that's 12. Which, with my modifier, makes it 14. Alright. Sweet.
1 dice for your class plus your con mod.
Oh yes, also my unarmored movement. Hallelujah. Unarmored movement and key, so now I can actually start blasting my butt around the room.
Excuse me.
Rolling high is fun.
Did not.
I
you
rolled
son
a
of a
9 and a 7.
On what?
My hit points.
I think that might be actually true.
Alright,
Well,
on
it
my
says
character
it.
sheet.
My fucking hit die is 2d12 plus 6. So I mean,
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I gotta
Oh
roll a
wait,
hit
no,
die,
yeah.
don't
Yeah, you're only supposed to roll 1 die. You're not supposed to roll 2. It's just that it's saying that for your hit dice, since you're a level 2 now, that's what you're
fair
supposed to
enough.
roll. So just drop one of the numbers, whatever you rolled second.
Well, then I rolled a 7 second, so.
Not that it really matters for you, Luigi, but you know. And then make sure to add your con mod, whatever that may be for you all buggles. Go +1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Alright.
Something here. Shit. Roll the deuce twos. My.
Now I'm just gonna go
That would be
roll a
the gnome
D8.
barbarian, is the big tank.
So I actually have 12 hit points. Oh well, better than 8.
That's fine. You know, better know what's supposed to be going on rather than, oh yeah, I'm level 5 with over 100 hit points, because
Yeah, because that makes sense to me.
I've rolled, what, like 12
hang on.
d12s at this point, in the eyes of the barbarian.
No, wait, I'm supposed to, what, roll 1d8 plus
Yeah.
cons? Okay.
So yeah,
Plus
here,
con.
I'll roll a d8 for you.
I guess, hang on, I can just do roll a d8 on Google. There.
I think I roll a d8 as well.
going on here?
He rolled for his
Fuck.
extra health, and he got an 8.
No, well, no, I
mean, I got a 9.
Kim, you're never rolling for my HP again.
Okay. Or maybe I just won't use those dice again.
Guarantee you roll both of them now, you're gonna get nat 8s on.
I'm the big tank. I am the deep gnome barbarian.
I got a 6 and a 7, so you're not wrong.
We finally realized that we leveled from the dungeon that we did last time. So that's what we're up to at the moment. Wasn't much of a dungeon.
Unless, actually,
What should I turn into paste next?
control 1. Since we're not doing anything, I'm just going to go on to D&D Beyond right now.
And
Yeah,
that's what I'm
'cause
sitting here
all I
doing.
had, because all I had to do is just upgrade my level, and everything else just kind of fell into place, like flurry of
Yeah.
blows and whatnot.
Alright, let's see. I now have
I
danger
think I
sense and
wanted
reckless attack.
Forest. Oh, I can learn a bonus cantrip now. Cool.
Well, flurry of blows already just automatically went into mine.
Yeah, like I said, it pretty much as soon as you change your level, all
Yeah.
you have to do is just do your
Now I
HP.
have 20 HP.
Proficient.
Yes.
Great.
Must be nice.
Okay, so
You know what? Yeah, I'll just stick with guidance. There we go.
Oh yeah, now my walking speed is 35 instead of 25.
Woo!
Because
And can I learn
Because
new
well,
unarmored-
spells?
movement.
I can learn
well,
one
I
more
have
spell.
mason
speed is
tools now.
40.
Guys, I have mason tools now, so I know where I'm going.
Why do you suddenly have mason tools?
Proficient.
What's that one?
But after the level, we got a proficient. At least I got.
I don't
Nah.
think we were supposed to get a proficiency.
Yeah, it is.
I got one proficiency.
What's that one?
That's my equipment. I don't need equipment. I need.
Don't ask me why.
Meh.
Oh yeah, fudge. I'm gonna have to write that down.
Actually, let's go with that one. So hopefully that'll save us in the future.
Oh, I just realized that.
Alright, so now that that's done, let's go back and... Oh,
Alright,
wait.
I need to on.
Yeah, no, it is 1d12. Alright, I did read it wrong.
Alright, that
Alright,
is...
I need Astral to come here for a second because I need to mark something. Especially.
There we go.
2.
And close.
No,
There
it
we go.
means no. It is not. It has just not chosen a tool for me. That's what's happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
So-
don't just magically get the fucking tools. Like, what?
12 HP.
No. In my proficiency, it hadn't chosen my what tools or what I'm gonna have. That is pretty much it.
You can also sign into
So when I got
D&D
these little-
Beyond through their app.
I
Is
think-
anyone good for charisma? Definitely not the bird.
Definitely not the
not
jury.
me at all.
I don't think anybody is actually. I think we all managed to
I
have
I've
charisma.
got 15. Fuck you.
Okay,
Yes.
fuck you.
Fucking- the
Fuck you,
fucking gnome.
angry midget.
No,
The
Angry
the gnome.
barbarian is the most charismatic.
I trust you with diplomatic policies as much as I can fucking... You know what, I don't know where I was going with that. Anyways, more of the story is, I don't trust
Yeah,
you.
then it went.
Throw me alright. Do it, bitch. Try.
I would say I trust you as far as I can throw you, but I could probably throw you very far. I could probably punch you pretty far too, but you know. That's
I mean,
beside the
considering
point.
I have double your health.
Nah, your health is no concern to me. It's more how badly my foot would be
You
broken.
realize my great axe is a 1d12 plus 4, right?
You realize I can just run away,
you
right?
know we are 4 people against 1, right?
Anyways,
You realize I could do reckless attack.
Everybody jump the gnome!
One shot.
anyways,
you know the 3
Snoopy,
months
so
after blows,
how's everything
right?
going over there in the magical DM land? Before we inside a team fight.
If you want, I can start going over what the guild costs are going to be going towards.
That'd be
Alright,
great.
yes.
I was just
I don't
giving you
know
guys some
why
time
you
to,
fucks are trying to fight.
yeah, apparently fight.
James, did you
Um,
increase your health?
I did. It should be a 12.
God. I didn't think it changed at all.
Okay, so to start, to like kind of help renovate, you would be hiring the, or you will need the approval and oversight of the Carpenters, Roofers, and Plasterers Guild. Um, so you'd kind of have to get a license to repair things. Um, the plumbing and basement could be fixed up by the cellarers and plumbers guild. So you'd also have to get like a contract with them.
Plumbers Guild.
Um,
It's a me, Mario.
It's a me, Luigi.
okay, here we go. If you plan on selling like pastries and stuff, you can get a contract with the Bakers Guild. Um, if you want to
Got a guild
sell
for everything, don't they?
If you want to sell meat, you would get that from the Guild of Butchers. You can get a contract with them. Um, to
We're
get
definitely gonna need that then.
your alcohol, um, you would have a contract with the Vintners, Distillers, and Brewers Guild. Um, and then, of course, to run a tavern, you need a license from the Fellowship of Innkeepers, uh, and to clean the sidewalk and the street areas outside of your place. Um, you have to have a contract with the Dung Sweepers Guild. Um,
Do we have to do it all at once? Is
Hmm.
and the Loyal Order of Street Laborers, also.
that a union?
Um, and those are just the main ones. You can also get a contract with the Launderers Guild to get your sheets cleaned and such.
Ooh.
Um,
We have to get a contract to get our laundry done?
Or we do it ourselves instead of that.
Dude, just find a fucking river.
I'll just freebird it.
Okay.
That was a funny
And I
joke.
think that is the main. Yeah, it looks like those are the main things you'd have to get. You don't have to do the laundry one. That one's just
If and
a
we
little
wanna.
extra. Or if you wanted to open it as like an inn while you guys are away or something, you'll want clean bed sheets.
I don't think we
Yeah,
really
no.
would want strangers sleeping in our beds.
Yeah, no.
Hey, I don't know.
It-
What it's like an Airbnb.
Mhm.
No, it's not. It's not you she's calling.
You.
As for when these have to be paid and stuff, the plumbing and roofing one guilds will have to obviously be part of the initial cost for renovations.
Oof.
I can get you individual prices for those. Before you can open your doors, you'll have to do um, the Brewers Guild and the Fellowship of Innkeepers. Um, and also the dung sweepers and loyal order of street laborers.
I think at this point it would be better put that in character chat or something, and just put in what we need to open the what we need to have open the shop. Because otherwise
Yeah.
we would not remember at all.
I can do that.
Yeah,
Once
it's
I
also a
grab
bit much
individual
to
prices,
write down.
Yeah, when I grab individual prices, I'll throw it into the chat, just so you have a better idea.
I'm
Now,
a,
you guys need quite a bit more money to
Yes.
do this.
You think?
Only
What
like
gave you
1
that
or
idea?
2 gold. It's fine. You guys are fine.
I volunteer to sell Merodux body on the street for money.
No, don't make us
Oh
no
man,
money.
I could get some chicks. Probably.
He can work the X.
Does he know how to work the shaft?
Fucking show you how.
Stop.
Okay, anyway, sorry for interrupting.
That got interesting really fast.
Blame Mike.
What? I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything, I swear.
Bullshit.
Okay, so I was reading up on downtime activities some more, and pretty much you guys can
Die. Yes, I know.
give me like just a rough idea of what your character would want to do, and we can figure out how that would work. So if you want to go gamble some money,
Is there any fighting
No.
tournaments?
you can do that. I guess you could try to find some sort of boxing ring or something if you wanted to do that.
I'm gonna have to.
You
Gotta do
can
something.
pick a profession, and where did that go? That'll give you some money. So if you wanted to, I don't know, if you're good at working with tools and oh wait, didn't someone say they have like masonry or something like
Yeah.
that?
Masonry proficiency, that's
Yeah,
It means-
so
Swede.
in your downtime you can go and you can do masonry
Make statues.
stuff.
Oh my god. Give it. Just a strong
Just
word.
spend all his money on stone and we're gonna go fucking bankrupt.
I mean,
No,
you're
you
I'm
can
keeping my gold on me at all times. Zio's not allowed to touch it.
for that there I believe is a here we go. The Guild of Stonecutters, Masons,
Yes.
Potters, and Tile Makers. So he could join that, and on his off time, I believe they like. Of course, this link doesn't have
Oof.
information. But you kind of pay for your entrance into the guild, and that's they, give you the work, the stuff. It's like a job,
Yes.
except you have to pay to be in it.
Hopefully
Yes.
just a one-time fee.
That is a good question. Give me one moment.
If it's not a one-time fee, they can kiss my ass.
good. I found the paper listing all of the guilds. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you looking at?
The drive that you shared, the additional background options paper.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I don't, because they're all bookmarked. Crap.
Okay.
That name caught me off guard for a second. Solemn Order recognized furriers and woolmen. That caught me off guard.
I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. This is actually low-key the most fun I've played Dungeons and Dragons. We're just managing money.
Managing money is.
Oh my
God.
son of a bitch.
I don't think you've had very much fun.
No, like this is actually exciting to me. Like,
I think it does have to do with the fact that we're sitting here being all shitters.
Like all sitting in the tap room, just on the fucking.
Technically, actually,
Just
if I
like
become a,
papers everywhere, trying to figure out.
the thing is, if I become a mason, I can actually fix this thing up here. I can make a hole.
It just,
I'm not about to have stone.
love you,
tables.
Chiefy.
but why not? Stone tables are good. It would be easier to clean.
We become dwarfs.
Wait, I have to see.
Besides, if anything, it's Lift's opinion.
I have the lowest amount of HP again. God, son of a bitch.
Well, if we're gonna go with the elf, he's gonna say no because
Are there any dungeons nearby? That's a good question.
That's-
Can we go dungeon crawling?
Yeah, let's go dungeon crawling. I have a feeling that I'd rather die than, be a broke ass bitch.
Crap. To join a guild, one must possess a background proficiency or a status that the guild values. I'm screwed. The only technical proficiency I have is with my loot. Oh, well, hold on.
I mean, you could join the Jester Guild.
Jester's Guild, there's another
You don't have to. You don't always have to join a guild. If it is something like masonry, guild people will notice and ruin your life, basically,
Yeah, it's pissing.
if you don't join the guild. But if you have like an instrument, you can pretend to be a bard and just go around, say on the side of the street, and try
Work
to
the
play
corner.
a lute. Yeah.
I could just try and play my lute with a whole whopping 10 charisma stat.
It's better than my 8.
All of us are just standing on the
You're not
sidewalk
wrong.
arguing with each other,
Well, hold on. Get on the street corner.
laughing.
Now, hang on.
Play that funky music, Whitebird.
I'm
and,
brown.
In your off time, you can always try to, what is it, like train on a skill to gain proficiency, I believe. I believe it's to gain proficiency. So that's always something you can look into. Although I do it as if you're training, like having someone teach you it, that costs money. Or you can buy like the tool set and kind of practice on your own time without help.
Can we
It'll take
find a map
longer,
of
but it'll
nearby
be
dungeons. This is gonna be ridiculous.
here we go. Okay. So to join a guild, it'll be 1 gold per month or 10 gold for a year paid in advance.
Per person, or
Yeah. So outside of the tavern one,
yeah.
if you wanted, like for the masonry one, you can either pay 1 gold piece a month or 10 upfront for the year.
Lovely.
I mean, what we could do is, we could take up the option of doing, do one payment of 10 a year, work our asses off in that year, so that way we can get as much gold as physically possible. And then
by the time we're gonna retire, this might be done for our kids to take over.
if we make it that long.
Probably not.
Not only do you have to make it that long, but you also have to find someone to give you children. And if you're working all the time, who's going to want to do that?
I'm pretty sure
Gotta spend
Razu doesn't
time.
know how to have kids. He was
Top one procreate.
he was exiled from his tribe and then left alone. So I don't think he knows how to have the children. Do they come from a
What is a
stork? He
titty?
doesn't know.
Don't worry, we'll find you a little
Archie,
dapper girl
what
who
is a
likes
titty?
to-
And why does everyone
So-
deny me of seeing it?
What?
So I mean, we could do that. Just sure, it's gonna take almost all of our money now, but if we do everything right, we can possibly make our money back and then some, to the point where we can cover all of these costs that we need. Cover the tavern, cover people working for us, cover everything we need. Cover the payments of the different guilds that we need to make sure all our ducks in a row, so that way we can successfully run this tavern, just like we promised Liff.
Yes, we promised we could run the tavern, but first we kind of need to at least get a small bit into our pockets, so that way we can prepare for it.
You guys can, if you really want to, try to do thieving stuff too. We can, if you want to try to boost your income a little bit faster.
Where's my loot?
I think
Where's
the only
nearest bank?
You know what? I have an
Yeah.
idea. I'll distract you while playing the loot, and then Meredith can just go up all behind him and just start picking
Where's
diamonds.
the Lord's castle?
The Open Lord of Waterdeep.
oh yeah,
Yes.
there's that asshole.
You wanna try to?
Oh yeah, where's that asshole?
Yeah, that asshole exists, doesn't he? Where is he at?
Looks in the
If
mirror.
you're
Fuck.
referring to Open Lord Neverember, he.
Not him.
In
Not the
peak-
guy not the guy
That's the-
we're friend with. Not the Lord we're friend with.
No,
that was his son.
yeah.
Okay.
He's no longer in Waterdeep. He he lives in Neverwinter now.
No.
So who is the current, I would say, mayor of the town?
Oh, I forget her name. It's weird. I'll find that in a second.
Yeah, but that person. We rob that person.
Well, no
I
matter, I
suppose
want no
that's-
part of it.
In that case, Razu, would you rather just sit with me as I play the lute in the corner?
I can
You
give
can
you
hold his
advantage.
hat.
You can collect the coin. Maybe we'll get at least one copper.
Possibly. Maybe you'll get lucky and get an Electra.
That'd be the most unluckiest thing, I think.
I mean, depends on who you ask, because according with one of my friends, he likes playing rogues, and we have Electra be the rogue currency, or Electrum rather, not Electra.
Like, all right. So what are we doing exactly?
That is the question.
Should we go try and find a dungeon? Are we gonna go fuck somebody up? Am I gonna shank a bitch for some pocket change? I don't know why you're laughing. This is not a funny matter.
Lay roll
This is-
silver hand. My tongue tied. Well,
And
I
you
mean,
can all
I'm
do
still privy
different
to my
things.
idea. I play the lute on the corner while everyone's distracted. Meridak just. And that
I doubt that would
technically
work.
the only idea I got, besides just, well, start working that axe on the street, boy. That's... Whoever is the most charismatic here, start dancing on the street.
Well, I think out in the street.
I'll play you some music. I'll play you a tune while you dance.
I'm just gonna throw it out there that there are laws in Waterdeep, and you
The
can
big-
get in trouble for things. Like there's no thieves guild in Waterdeep.
Let's
Because they
make the
frown
Thieves
upon
Guild. Let's make the Thieves Guild.
Listen, laws are like plates. They're made to be broken.
that.
You're no longer in charge of handling our dinnerware or any.
I was the one who handled it in the first place. That was Lift's job, and he flung it at the wall. Right? I just wanted to, clean this place up. I just wanted to do some nice little some feather dusting around the house, just dusting it. That's all I wanted to do. But no, I got a rude awakening by a plate being flung straight at my beak.
That sounds like a personal problem, my friend.
I'm sorry, I'm so short.
On change.
So
Go and ask if there's anything. Let's just go. Sitting here and arguing is doing nothing.
yeah,
We've accomplished a whole hell of a lot of nothing.
I'm gonna go fight a bear.
In the middle of town.
Where else am I gonna fight a bear?
I'd prefer
Why would
you
there be
not
a bear
fight
in
any
town?
bears.
Why wouldn't there be a bear in town?
I don't know. Why wouldn't there be someone who just comes into the house and says, "Hello, I'm here to make a fucking deposit"? You tell me.
Well, as logic would dictate.
Logic's the last thing
Uh,
that'd ever come out of your mouth.
As logic would dictate, fuck your opinion.
Okay. To kind of change the topic for a moment. So you guys have something to do, kind of. I can find my page. Here we go. So once the poltergeist is taken care of and everything, we'll say you guys kind of go around and you start just cleaning up a little bit, fixing the furniture you do have, the tables and chairs and stuff that look like they're pretty worn and ready to break. Sweeping, dusting off the cobwebs, things like that. And it brings you to the night, and you all go to your beds to sleep, or your rooms. You don't really have beds. To sleep.
I use this
Ooh.
certain wooden plank as my pillow.
In the middle of the night, who is it? Meridak is awoken to because of a flying snake with a parchment tied to its body.
I'm gonna start off by rubbing my eyes and just shrugging and seeing what the parchment has to say.
Okay. So you grab the parchment and the flying snake leaves, it flies off. And the paper says, "Want to be part of something big? Speak to Deville Starsong at the Yawning Portal."
Alright. How do you spell that?
THAT.
Avil, and then Starsong, all one word.
So that was what?
I'll send it in chat.
Alright.
Nope, did that wrong.
So we got Jamie covered in all that shit, so now she can't even go pick up her medication. She can't do shit without that code. Because Jamie said, she goes, I started thinking about that. She goes, what if she called the doctor's office, said I need some more pain pills because of my surgery or blah 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 blah. You know, four, 4 or 6 of them, whatever. Want to know how my pain is or blah blah.
All right. And then is that all that happens in the night?
Yep.
All right. Well, time to wake up and go straight there.
Yeah. So after that, you go back to sleep. Nobody else heard or saw anything.
I'd think I'm crazy.
You still have the paper in the morning. It doesn't disappear.
All right. They still think I'm crazy. Is anybody else even here?
I'm still here,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, we're still here.
Well, nobody's saying nothing. You were all
Sorry, you're
just
quiet.
completely silent.
Well, I mean,
Well,
you're
I
the
also had
only
my
one.
mic muted because Mom decided to go into the room and start spouting out a story, which she didn't need to start doing. Ah, yes, morning. Let's
Well.
just open the window, jump out, and start flying around for a little bit.
I guess I'll head out to the yawning portal.
I guess I'll go with the gnome.
I can
And
go
just
with
gonna
Gnome
follow
too.
me to the yawning portal without asking why.
Well, I'm curious. I like to figure out what people are doing.
Or, I mean, you could just
Actually, no,
tell
I'll
us
follow
what
the
you're
other monk over
doing.
here.
Well, the only thing I'm going to be pretty much doing is sweeping the floor.
Pretty much just gonna
Whatever
go.
other people's business
Might have an
is
opportunity
not
at the
my
yawning
business.
Yeah.
portal. Let's go find out. Because there's not much to know besides knowing nothing.
Hmm.
A bit philosophical for you, Meridak. Are
I
you
don't know.
okay?
They said to come meet them at the fucking yawning portal, saying that there's something that might interest me or us. I don't know. It doesn't
Who
really
did?
specify.
Who did?
Squinting at the paper, Dev Davil Star Song, something along the lines.
I don't know who or what you dreamt about, but no one was here last night.
Yes, no one was here.
So why do you have a piece of paper saying that you should go there if no one gave it to you?
Snake.
A snake.
Windows
flying
can be
snake.
blown in. Who knows?
On the second floor. And there was
A
no wind last
flying
night. I
snake.
know, because I had my windows open. I like the wind when I sleep.
Flying snake.
You know,
Hmm.
first
Reminds
I
me
was.
of you.
Now listen here. I am not a snake. I am a beautiful Aarakocra. Okay?
Your name has cock in it.
And you are shorter than me.
Twice the man of you too.
You know,
No.
we'll see.
I was just gonna let you go to your devices today. You know what? No. Let's go to the yawning portal. Let's go. Prove to me today that you aren't just a crazy gnome.
I never said I
Okay,
wasn't
so-
crazy.
Okay, so we all going to the fucking inn?
A few of us are apparently.
I'll go with.
Can I get a Hold on, let me check the skills list.
if it's a trap, they can fucking try, boy.
It's a trap.
A trap? Cool. More paste to make. Maybe that's what we can sell.
No.
Paste patties. What's in it? You don't want to know.
No, please.
It's mystery
Can I
meat.
get an insight check from the gnome, please?
Alrighty. Insight is here. Zio?
Yes.
Zio,
Yes.
stop.
What?
I see this, you little bastard.
Do you know the way?
Alright.
Oh, what the hell?
Okay, Google.
Oh no.
Please
How
don't
much
play
is a plane
anything.
ticket to Sweden?
Insight check, Meredith.
Nah, it's too expensive.
I was
I
wondering
rolled
how
a
long
4, fuck you.
I was wonder how long it's gonna take the people to figure it out.
I saw it immediately. I didn't want to say anything.
Apparently not talking about
I
monetization.
rolled a
is more
4,
tail
it
can
doesn't
coming.
matter, it's over. I didn't get it.
Okay, then I can use my extra my effect with I can check omens. And if remember we said there was religion I was gonna roll. And
Hold on a second. Who asked? Who did you tell about the flying snake? Someone asked.
Well,
The bird boy.
He pretty
Valance
much said it.
asked
pretty
how
much
he
said
got
it.
the paper, and Meredith said it.
Yeah, he pretty much just said it to
Flying
everyone. Like he said it for the room.
Wait
in
a
way.
minute. No. Oh, I'm realizing what it is. I hate you.
Can I get an insight check from Valance, please?
Right?
Do you want me to roll a
19.
d20 for you? Never mind.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. So after he tells you that it was a flying snake that brought the paper to him, you remember seeing a flying snake on the door to the Zentrum
Yes, see,
hideout.
I remembered that, and that's why I hate you right now. Because I
So-
realized it, just my character didn't.
So the snake is from the cult.
Well, hold on.
Probably.
As soon as he tells me this, and just giving him it to think to myself, just angrily from the thing, is just Meridak. Remind me for just 1 second. You said it was a flying snake, right?
Yes.
Do you remember the symbol that was on the hideout?
Yes.
That was also a flying snake.
Yes.
I don't quite trust that.
Money.
No. We could get into a lot more trouble.
Beating shit out of the
But
face.
then we beat them up and take their money.
Meredith.
I will. If it's called, if it those people, I probably would go with the gnome. Yes, to beat them up.
Look,
You see,
we can
while
see
I
what
trust...
they want, and if
don't-
it is the same people that are doing no good, then we can stop them and take their money and things and sell it to a pawn shop.
See,
I
I
mean, we know a
I
guy.
would be a lot more comfortable if we knew the numbers of these people first. I don't know
I
if
know
you've
one
noticed.
of them. I know one person, that is it, and it's going to be inside the yawning portal. It's not like it's going to be unsafe.
Clearly, you don't remember when we first met.
There's enough people there for an actual fight to be stopped. That was just a minor fist fight.
One that nearly turned me into a drumstick for a very large half-orc.
I don't feel like that's hard to do, but hey, here we are.
You know what? Fine. We can go see. But if one thing goes wrong, we're leaving.
I mean, that's
Gone.
fair enough. We need money and we're desperate, so I mean, it's not like it's gonna be nothing.
But I would feel a lot better if all of us went. We'll have you meeting with whoever the paper says to meet. And the rest of us can hang out on the edges of Yawning Portal and keep watch. In case somebody
Alright.
else decides to jump you. Okay?
How about I'll go ahead and you guys come in shortly after me so that they don't suspect that I am with anyone. Like have like a minute gap or something in between when you guys come in or something along the line so that they think
Yeah,
I'm alone.
we'll have a minute interval between all of us coming in separately. We don't want to come in as a group. If that's what you're worried about, that might take them off fine. We'll just do it. We'll have you. Minute goes past. then we'll have Demaco's. Why not? You can go in there.
Okay.
I need to be in last, because the barkeep recognizes me. Best I stay back for a bit. In fact, if need be, I can fly around to make sure no one's coming, or no one suspicious is trying to come on in. Sound fair?
Fair enough.
All right. Let's go and get ready. Let's go.
To the yawning portal.
Dun,
For a
dun,
drink.
dun,
Wink.
dun, dun, dun.
So you're each entering at a different time.
Yes, at slightly different times so that they don't suspect that we entered as a group. Because we have
And
brains.
you're the first one in.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't like how you said that.
I like
I'll
how
be
she knows what happens whenever
fine.
you get a hold of them first.
I'll be
Um,
fine. What's the worst that could happen?
Shut up!
You killing
Squishy
everyone?
sounds.
Wait,
Hey, if
the
I
gnome
kill
is not
everybody, that's a bonus, because then I get to have free money.
the gnome is not upside down anymore.
okay. So you. If I could find this page. You walk into the yawning portal. And shortly after you get in there, like you walk through the doors and you stand there looking around, and a half orc, I believe, walks up to you and has you follow her into the back kind of corner of the room. Um, shoot, where is he?
Alrighty then.
To where I believe a human man is sitting at a table. Um, and she sits down next to him.
Well, then I'll go take a seat on next to them as well.
How long are you guys waiting in between?
About a
About
minute
a
to
minute.
30 seconds.
About a minute in between.
Okay, so by the time you sit down, whoever's next walks in.
Who next?
I already forgot the damn order.
So I suggested Demaco's.
Oh, so I'm going in next.
Yeah, I suppose.
I guess I'll kind of just walk in, just go sit at the bar, kind of like at the edge, just hood kind of covering my head, waiting for a drink, looking around, making sure there's nothing suspicious, nobody looks out of place.
Meridak, can I get another insight check?
Ooh boy. 13.
Okay. Once you're sitting across from these people, you recognize the half orc, and she is the one from the very beginning, the half orc that was in the fight at the yawning portal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so you sit down at the table, and the guy introduces himself as I don't know how to pronounce that, as Devil Star Song, and he says, and this is Yagra Stonefist. We want to offer you a position in our guild, or in our faction.
Oh? Doing what exactly?
He says, well, I personally used to be an adventurer, as I assume you must be, since you seem new to this town. But at a certain point, the people I used to adventure with and we kind of got tired of adventuring. We got too old, so we came here and joined the Zentrum. We help people in need, I guess, is how we put it. Um, so you would join us in helping people.
Hmm. Is this offer just for myself?
Um, and at about this point, we'll say the next one walks in, and you see that you don't notice that your companion walked in, but Yagra kind of nudges Deville a little bit, and they both kind of look past you towards where your companions are, and he says, "It depends. Are they willing to join to do what it takes to be part of the Zentrum?"
It would all have to depend on what exactly you people are doing to help others.
He kind of slowly nods and says, "Well, if you join the Zentrum, you have to do what we ask. Uh, when we ask it. There's no picking and choosing what you do."
Hmm. Are you guys trying to make yourselves sound like you're following some sort of lich or some greater evil? Because how you're speaking is just very off-putting.
He says, "Listen, another gang has recently infiltrated the city, and they tried to take over the Xanathar Guild, and they failed. Now, because of this, we're at war with the Xanathar Guild, and we just want to end the violence and restore the peace. And we think you guys could help with that. Now, we will do anything to restore this peace, and it might get a little messy."
Depends how messy you think it might get. Because my friend Zartaz trusting in these kind of jobs, so you could say. What the fuck?
He thinks about it for a moment and says, "How about this? I can see all your friends coming in. Uh, I can tell that you guys think that we wouldn't have been keeping tabs on you to have sent you this before sending you this letter. It's not every day that people get to join the Black Network. But what I'll do for you is if I can brief you on your first mission, and you can go back and tell your friends, and whoever wants to do it can do it, and if anybody wants to join after that, we can just meet back here and you guys can join."
Alright. What exactly do you have in mind then?
Someone is killing elf and half-elf sailors in the dock ward. There are 3 dead so far, each one decapitated by a blade in the dead of night. Can you look into it?
It should be an alright thing to do. I will discuss it with the rest of the group, and we shall see if we shall take the job or not. I take it you'll be right here as I go talk to them?
We shall.
Alright, then I shall be back in a moment.
He nods and starts drinking his tankard of ale.
Alright, I will walk over to where everybody else is.
So, what did you find out?
They seem to not have any ill intent. Not directly, at least.
Hmm.
What do you mean, not directly?
Well, they seem to be trying to use us in some way, but they're offering us a bit of a test job, so to speak,
Okay.
as to try and have us see if we want to stick with them or not. But it seems like if we do, we might not be able to back out of it. From how he is wording it, at least, is how it sounds.
Doesn't necessarily make me feel any better.
So far, this first thing, however, seems to be only a minor thing of finding out who is murdering people within the dock ward. That seems to be mass decapitations at night.
Nasty. Well, unfortunately, our hands are kind of tied. We have quite a bit of work to do, and it's going to cost quite a lot of money, as far as I'm concerned.
They're saying that they wish to return the peace to Waterdeep from a rival gang that has appeared and is trying to take over their territory, so to say. But that they will go to any means to return the peace, and it might get messy.
Okay. Well, we've already got our hands dirty once. I don't see why we couldn't do it again. Though I will say, I don't trust them. I want to.
I don't either. I can tell you that much.
I want to see actions, but I would say turn them down. But we can't. We're in a rough spot. We need quite a bit in order to fulfill our promise, not only to our unfortunate perished friend, but also our promise to that lady. And of course, that establishment is in such bad disarray. We don't have hardly anything to prepare us in case we need to go out for a while. So, even though I'm hesitant to say anything else, I think you should say yes. You can be part of
Alright.
it.
What about
But
the rest of you?
Well,
Razu, Demakos,
I think we're gonna
Luz,
have to go along with what they have. Maybe we can use this as a way to figure out what their real intentions are.
And to figure out who we actually are. For
E-
real.
even if they are misleading us by telling us that these unfortunate people are meeting their demise, if there are people dying, then I feel it is only the right thing to do to make sure that whoever is ending these poor sailors' lives gets the proper justice, so that way no more people have to die.
I feel the same.
Alright. Then I'll walk back on over to the table with Deville and
Yeah, go. Deville looks at you and asks what the verdict is.
it seems we have ourselves an opportunity of working together for the time being. We shall do this for you and try to see if we'll end up joining afterward.
He nods, holds out his hand, and says, "Alright, meet me back here in 4 days."
Wait, is that to like 4 days after having done it, or is this going to be the like introduction into doing it? Like, are we doing it and then meeting him, or are we?
Yeah, to report back to him.
All right, so we have 4 days to report back.
Yeah, 4 days to figure out what's going on, basically.
All right. And I'll shake his hand and go. All right. It seems we have ourselves a deal.
He says, "Excellent.
Yeah.
See you in 4 days."
See you in 4 days. And I shall go back to the others. All right, lads. It seems we have 4 days to find out whoever is causing this.
Okay. Well,
And we shall meet him back here after we have our verdict of who has done it, doing all this, or if we have already disposed of the said person.
well, we've managed to find 2 people in a day and a half. I can't see why we couldn't find this guy. At that point, I should say, let's waste no time. Go and get down to the dock ward and start setting up.
All right. Let's go.
Okay. So, how do you guys feel about stopping it here?
That's
That'll be
gonna
fine.
be a good
I'm good.
idea
Cool.
Sure.
because I have to take my girlfriend home soon.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So I will type up the money stuff for the tavern and send that to you guys.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Awesome.
Cool.
Sweet.
I will talk to you next time.
See you later.
See you later.
Thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by and hanging out in the stream and chatting and whatnot. We're gonna be back here hopefully again next week at 7:30 EST. Hope to see you all there. Have a wonderful rest of your night, everyone.